1 year ago, I was diagnosed with HIV. Instead of hiding in shame, I chose to get treated and educate myself so that I could tell all the other people out there that are HIV positive to do the same. Okay, your body has T cells, which are your body's white blood cells that fight infection. Most healthy humans have 500 to 1500 CD4 cells, which they call T cells. And when you're 200 T cells and below, you're considered full-blown AIDS. I had 42 white blood cells fighting any kind of opportunistic infection, cut, scratch, zit. Any possible open wound on my body could kill me. Breathing after somebody that had a cold could have killed me. It would take having sex with me or sharing my blood to catch HIV. But you could sneeze on me at that time a year ago and I could have died. I was so terrified I was going to accidentally give it to somebody else. I felt like I was totally poisoned. I was poisoned. I am poisoned. My blood is toxic. For the rest of my life, my blood is toxic. Registered lethal weapon. I am registered with the government. Hi, my name is Lisa Marie Barker, and I'm HIV positive, and I keep the blood inside. I chose to have unprotected sex, and I caught HIV. Stupid choices.
Choosing to have unprotected sex, what was going through your mind, or not going through your mind? I mean, were you considering?
I was usually drunk. I was horny.
Right.
I didn't care. I thought if you look good on the outside, you must be okay on the inside, kind of thing. I don't know. I didn't feel right inside. I felt sick. I felt weird. Because I'm usually healthy.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, six-pack abs, always throwing pole, crabbing, anything. I mean, just go, go, go. That was me, okay? And now I felt so tired and just broken. I was sad. And then I started waking up in the middle of the night and I would be soaking wet. Like soaking wet to where I could take my hair, which at the time was long, and I could wring the water out of my hair. And I was tripping out. I thought the girl I was staying with, I thought her daughters was throwing water on me when I was passed out drunk. For real kind. Every time I would step on the scale, I was dropping in my weight. And I thought, okay, well, they're bigger than me. They're probably setting the scale so it makes them feel better. You know, it has to be broken. There's no way I'd be dropping this much weight this fast. And then every time I sat up, my hair was all over the place. My hair was falling out in wads. I could run my fingers through my hair and pull out a wad of hair. And I felt like I was just wasting away and I was going to disappear. I just started feeling like I felt like I was dying. I was really, really sick. I couldn't go to the bathroom from the bed without using a nebulizer. And that's not even air. That's like medicine, okay? But what my body was wanting was air, but I didn't know it at the time. I couldn't breathe. And I just was like, fuck, I just didn't know what was wrong with me. I was what they call the fast progressor because I was drinking hard alcohol all the time and not taking care of myself because of depression. My body's immune system was already lowered. My lungs was completely engulfed with what they call PCP pneumonia. It is an AIDS pneumonia. And it is 9 times out of 10, death comes from that. Once you get to that point with AIDS, you don't come back.
So what'd they do?
They put me in ICU. And I still hadn't even got my AIDS test back yet. I was so sick, I couldn't control my bowel movements. I couldn't control my urine. I threw up a lot. I was really sick. I was almost dead. Literally almost dead. They didn't think I'd make it out of ICU.
How much did you weigh at that time?
74 pounds. And my organs were shutting down because I had lost so much weight. When you get that tiny, your organs are going to just, because the disease, AIDS I had no fat. I had no soluble fat on my body. I was in good shape, okay? It had no fat to feed on. It started feeding on my muscles. Everywhere you have a muscle, okay, it ate it away. It was nothing but skin and bones. I don't remember the first couple of weeks in ICU, honestly. I remember the 4th day when they came in there, 2 white coat doctors came in there, and I had this machine on my face, and it felt like my face was breaking. It's like those mason jars that you clamp down to seal them shut. That's what they had on my face, okay? And all I could see was my chest going up and down, and it was just like I had stuck my head out an airplane window. That's how much air was going into me. It was just like, I felt like this thing was going to crush my face. And it was hurting so bad. And I see my son putting this cross on my neck, and them talking about my living will, and telling me that I have AIDS and I'm going to die.
That's
and
when you were told.
Yeah. I had AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. And that I probably wasn't going to make it. And that had I ever signed a living will, and I just was trapped in my body, more or less. I couldn't get out of my body, and I didn't want to be there anymore. That's all I could think of was, okay, pow now, pow now, for real, cut. That's all I could think of was, okay, done. Turn off the lights, shut the curtains, done. And I couldn't make it stop. I erased the picture. I had taken one picture of myself when I was in the hospital, and I erased it. Because when I got out of the hospital and I was trying to be on a positive, get better thing, every so now and then I would accidentally come across it in my phone, and it just threw me back for a loop. Because I had nothing. Nothing. Not a penny to my name. They gave me bus passes, Malama Pono. They gave me food, Malama Pono.
What's Malama Pono?
Malama Pono is a place that is like heaven. They teach people, and they do testing for HIV, hepatitis, venereal diseases. They do needle exchange. They're the only place here on the island that offers these things, and it's all confidential. One minute I was healthy as I was fit as a fiddle, and the next minute I was almost in the grave. It took catching HIV for me to find out who I was inside and like myself and want to take care of myself and want to live. Go figure. Yeah. I'm actually kind of cool. I would want to be my friend. That's how cool I am.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm your friend.
I'm glad you're my friend. Okay. Get to know your condoms. Learn to love your condoms. As much as you love yourself, love your glove.
And glove your love.
And glove your love.